What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of Love and Hip Hop, or I should say VH1 presents Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion Season 2, Episode 4. Girl, let's just get into it, okay? So, we see, of course, Sin and Jonathan, the two musketeers, okay, the two amigas and amigo. And, they playing a little putt-putt or whatever, talking about balls and stuff and all that. And then here comes Yo-Yo. Now, baby, I thought I was hearing some things because I said, who the fuck is JoJo? Okay? I said, do they not know that her name? I said, that's disrespectful. Call her Yo-Yo, what is going on? And then I had to realize that, these two are Dominican, they're a little Spanish, okay? So maybe that's what that means in Spanish, because I thought in Spanish, yo means I, okay? I know a little something, whatever. But, Yo-Yo was like, they was like, girl, what your name is, okay? She was like, my name is Yo-Yo, but in Spanish, it is JoJo. I said, oh, okay. But anyway, everything was all to the good. And they sitting down there, they talking, trying to see how things going. Seeing up there messing around with Booby, what's going on with that. They getting a little close or whatever. But then here comes Jonathan talking about well, speaking of Cisco, you ain't spoke to him, he ain't spoke to you at a minute or whatever. She was like, now how we get up into this whole situation? But basically, that thing is, Cisco and Sin do need to have a conversation, because what he did to her, regardless of how you may feel about that girl, he did some creep shit. And this is why he's on the creep squad. He did the typical get into the music industry or exert my power because I'm a man type of situation, because a pretty girl comes into my area and she wants to work with me. And this is for any type of industry. And we seen this all the time. Let me try to sleep with her, and that's what it is. You didn't see her worth. You didn't see her value in the fact that she really wanted to make music. And let me just say this, okay? I ain't see it for Sin in the music business back then, but I see it for her now. She doing the whole reggaeton, the Latin stuff. And baby, some of that shit be going. Well, some of the stuff that I've heard. I haven't heard a lot. But, I've seen it come across my timeline. And baby, I download it. It's right up my alley, because y'all know I like that type of stuff, whatever. I be thinking that I'm Spanish sometimes when the music come on. I be like, yeah. And then, with some reggae come on, I be thinking I'm Jamaican or something, baby, West Indians, you know what I'm saying? The Caribbeans are just beautiful. Okay, y'all already know how I feel. But anyway, I was like, that's kind of messed up. No, it ain't kind of messed up. That's really messed up. She said because of what he did to her, basically wanted her to fuck for a track. That's it. If I give you this, you got to give me something, And she was like, that's not what she was on. He didn't show her, respect her worth or whatever. And it kind of made her, step away from music for the past 6 years or whatever after that. And I said, that's really messed up. And I believe her. I believe her, because we see it all the time. We see it all the time. So, of course, they got to talk. And what made me upset, and I just realized this on the preview, when he was, Cisco was over there talking to Mimi, and he was like, yo, so I was trying to talk to Sam, but then I see she over there with Booby, and it's like, damn, I can't even get in it, as if, that's going to stop him from talking. Like, the way he said it and phrased it was almost as if he was trying to get in there with Sam, meaning get with her. No, okay? You want to talk to her, be a man, go on up there and apologize and take accountability for the bullshit that you did to her, and, move it on along, okay? Because she's not about to be with you, all right? Like Yo-Yo said, why do men always just think with their dicks? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you just not respect the talent if there any, and just, respect this woman as a woman and not try to always sleep with them or whatever? Meanwhile, Yo-Yo is putting together this event, black food fair, giving some West Caribbean culture, some black culture, all of this, and it's gonna be cool. Everybody's gonna have a good time. I said, oh girl, I can see it. Yo-Yo look like she could cook. Yo look like she can cook, but they probably ordering out. But hey, it is what it is. I want to taste. Moving on from that, Erica over there with Brooke. And Mimi, and shout out to Mimi, because today is Mimi's birthday, okay? Mimi is 50 years old. Bitch, Mimi is 50 years old. I don't know why I thought Mimi was at least in her early 40s or just turning 40. But baby, Mimi is 50 years old and mama looks damn good, okay? Mama looks damn good and she looks like she's happy. So shout out to Mimi. But they sitting there and they noticed that Miss Erica look a little happy too after all the stuff that went down the night before. So assumptions are had, and maybe her and I should say her and Safaris then got some little stuff in, like Brooke said, you know, some good deal, just change the situation and turn your frown upside down. And maybe that's what it needed for the moment, okay? And I like the fact that, you know, you got Safari over there on the court with Marcus and Booby, and they're talking about the whole situation, and he was like, yeah, you know, I ain't never, you know, hugged her like that and felt this way about her, and broke down to her like that since before she was pregnant. And that's the same thing that she was saying too, like she's seeing a different him, like the old him come through, because there's still love there, but it's like they're both realizing, oh, we're not gonna get back together, like, and just everything's gonna be cool right off the bat. No, okay, they gotta take it, you know, time by I don't even know why I'm saying all this, because they still back to just a couple of days ago, they was on the Twitter talking about being single. He said going into 2022, being single. She throwing up some tweets about being by herself, and girl, the same typical shit. Okay, so when you see what's going on right now, these scenes become so pointless. Okay, Booby and Marcus then ironed out their little differences. I said I forget that they had issue, because Booby was real good friends with Brooke, and I think at one point he was trying to get with Brooke. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then that's what Marcus had an issue with. And so them two got into it for a little bit, but then they ironed out their issues. And of course, Marcus had to put out a basketball analogy. You know, when you playing games, right? You playing a basketball game, you thinking about winning the first game, or are you thinking about winning the championship? Which one? Trying to think about winning the first game, right? Because you got to take it game by game by game. I said, why you couldn't just say you got to take it step by step? Niggas just he trying to sound so intellectual, okay, so thought provoking. But yeah, they basically gonna take stuff step by step. I said, girl, all right. So at the you know, Yo-Yo Black Food Fest, Erica finna do like this sexy charades, okay? Have everybody dressed up sexy and do some charades, be naughty and all that stuff. I said, all right, we'll see how that go. So at this reunion, it's time for Yo-Yo's event to get down. You know, we got the food trucks out there. We got some chicken. We got some macaroni and cheese that look like you need a little bit more cheese. Okay, I need to see a little bit more color, but it still look like it tastes good. You know what I'm saying? You know, she said they had some oxtails or whatever. Of course, she had to give a story about oxtail and where it come from, the scraps and all that slavery. And I'm like, y'all niggas should already know that, okay? I'm just saying, you Dominicans too, okay? No shade, because y'all got a little nigga in y'all too. You know, some of y'all want to deny that shit, but, you know, as much as y'all say the N-word, girl, let me stop. Let me stop before I cause World War III up in the goddamn comments, okay? But y'all know, listen, this bitch. Y'all know what the fuck I'm saying is true. But anyway, so they was all cute and everything, and you know, everything is going well. Everybody's having a good time, and Erica had talked to Marcus to see what was going on with Safari, what made him change, and Marcus was like, basically, y'all gotta stop doing what y'all doing. Like, get out the mind frame of trying to fix the marriage and just, you know, try to be there for each other, or, you know, just be cool for right now. Fix the now, okay? You got kids to look after, and that's what you need to do. Baby, at one point in time, Safari showed freaking Jonathan, I guess, a sex tape of him and Erica from the night before. I said, bitch, ain't nobody got time for that. Y'all just really like that. Y'all will show y'all people y'all sex tapes like that. I had a friend that showed me her titties, but other than that, you know, just to see how some stuff was looking or how it was lifting or whatever. I mean, women do that too, but an actual sex tape, whatever, I don't know. Was it really a sex tape or what? I don't know. Anyway, moving on from that. Kim Bella, she was up in her before they came down. I keep on forgetting that Kim Bella and Jewels is there. Okay, all they talking about is how she came to serve looks. That's it. Baby Kim Bella body, girl, she just thick all over, and it's not the juicy thick because everything, no shade, and I don't even like talking about women bodies like that because some people can't help it. And well, I don't like talking about people bodies in general because you can't help how you are sometimes, most of the time. And when I say most of the times, the ones that didn't, alter their bodies on purpose and then have it looking all crazy looking. Kim Bella, on the other hand, mama just look like her body is heavy. Okay? Like those parts are heavy and they're hard. That's what it feel like. It don't feel like it don't look like it's comfortable. But hey, if she love it, I'ma let her rock with it. Jules love it, so hey, succotash. I bet you he be doing that through them titties. Succotash. Okay, let me stop. But anyway, everybody sitting down. They cool. Brooke was talking to Booby, trying to see what's going on between him and Sin. Do you think that this like wifey or whatever? And at that moment, Sin came rolling up there with some water or whatever. He just trying to see how things go. Okay, I say I'm like, y'all, quit trying to see. That's the thing. Motherfuckers don't know how to just date a person or get to know a person before actually saying I want to do it to you, or go ahead and get it involved with a person that way instead of getting to know them and all of a sudden saying that we're together. No, get to know me first before I decide whether or not I want to date you. Then I'm gonna decide whether or not I want to make this official. Okay, damn, ask me what my favorite color is. Okay, like shit. But anyway, let's just get up into Cisco. I don't know what's going on with Cisco. Cisco is he is just stupid. Okay? Cisco make Rich and freaking Peter Guns look like angels for the most part when it comes to some of the stuff that he does. Okay? You got Rich coming up there. I think it was Rich that was coming up there telling him, after he done pulled Safari to the side, this ain't the time or the place. If you got an issue with Safari, don't bring it up right here, right now, okay? Take it to the side, take it to another location, do it at another time where everybody is not together because you don't want no drama to pop off. And that's the whole thing. We are here to have fun. We are here to, congregate with each other. Yes, we want to get through our differences, but you also have to respect everybody else that's there. Okay? So that means we're here together. So let me talk to you for a second and ask, hey, yo, we need to talk. Do you mind meeting up with me at so-and-so time on the balcony or down by the pool later where there's nobody else around? That's what he could have did. This fool pulled Safari to the side to basically come at him. His issue is because last year there was a birthday party or something for Deb Abney, who is his aunt. Now, I said, Deb Abney? God damn it. God damn it. I said, now, is that your play aunt or is that your real aunt? Because at this point, I'm like, who in the music industry is not related to Deb Abney? Okay? I said, all right, and he was pissed off in his feelings for over a year because, Safari, he said that he was going to come or whatever, but he didn't show up. And if I say somebody going to come, you got people saying that Safari going to be here, and he never showed up. That just make me look embarrassed and all that. Boy, shut up. Okay? See, at this point, it's Cisco. It's Cisco. You're making issues where there really is none. Okay? Because if you had an issue then, why are you holding? I don't understand. Like, I can't get into it. If I have an issue with somebody, I am not finna sit on it for months and weeks and days at a time. No, bitch, I'm finna tell you right then and there because I can't hold on to that shit. And Jonathan was talking to Cisco about it, and then the whole thing was Sin, and he was like, after the stuff that didn't go well with Safari, the little meetup or whatever, he gonna have to approach Sin's situation a little differently. And, Jonathan is now thinking, well, maybe I need to go ahead and to, get over my issue and talk to Zell about this whole issue about not being too gay or being too gay or whatever. I'm sitting here like, I don't want to keep hearing about the same shit. Okay? Y'all already heard what I said. If you got a fucking issue, go ahead and get that shit done. I said TV. TV. TV, because ain't nowhere in hell. Ain't nowhere in hell. You had a whole bunch of space and opportunity, bitch. You could have told him that shit on the. You could have asked to pull him to the side. You could have asked to talk to him when y'all got off the bus, so y'all wouldn't have to bring that cloud onto the beach when y'all was having field day. Or you could have asked to talk to him later that night, and y'all have a freaking one-on-one maturely. Okay, it ain't have to get loud or nothing like that. But no, we gonna drag this shit on for another 2 days. What? What? Like, oh my God. Yo got up there. She did a little freestyle. Here go Marcus. Man, she showed she hungry. Like, she still got it. I said the way he said that was like she a new artist trying to break up into the industry. I said, that's motherfucking yo. Okay? Don't play with my yo. Okay, you better stop it. You better stop it. But it was cool that everybody was giving yo her props, and, somebody was doing something. Where's Shekinah at? I ain't seen to this whole episode. But all right. So then we get into, everybody's by the pool. Bobby is in there, and then Jonathan decides to come over there to Bobby to confront Bobby about some of the stuff that he overheard Zell and Bobby talking about on the beach, which was mostly what was Zell saying, about, see, I told you I'm too gay for, Jonathan too gay for me or whatever. Look at him. He, I'm playing football and all that stuff, and he over there pouncing around. Okay, listen, here's my thing again. Now, see, Jonathan, I'm on your side. I'm on your side because I can get how people can be offended, okay? How a person can take offense to what Zell said. If you are gay and if you, feel very strongly in it. You know what I'm saying? Because of the experiences that you came up with and been through, I understand. I get it. I'm on your side because to this day, you're not going to convince me, and everything that Zell has said to defend himself in this matter, it reeks of internalized homophobia, okay? And when that comes about, that means that he is still struggling with some things with himself, because once again, as he proved in what he said, he's trying to fit a mold of society and be accepted by society and their standards of what really, has always been put in place in society, a man and a woman or whatever. A man's supposed to be masculine, okay? We can't be too feminine. A man can't be too feminine, or they're going to be looked at a certain way and all of that. But, he still like his little dick on the side. That's literally what he said. So he's trying to put his foot in both ends, okay? And I want... that's why he keeps trying to clear it up and make it seem, put it out there that he's bisexual, okay? I said, fine, I get what you're coming from, Zell, but this is what, Jonathan, your issue is with Zell. Why are you talking to Bobby? And then Bobby said he felt like you was kind of racist, that, because he said the whole comparison of, what about if somebody would said you're black, you're not black enough or whatever. I don't think Jonathan is racist. I understood what he was trying to get at with that analogy. It was an analogy. It was an example to counteract with him, to say that he's oppressed. You got two oppressed groups. Regardless of if you want to believe it or not, gay people are oppressed. But, black people are oppressed in a totally different way, in a totally greater way, in my opinion. Okay? And that's how it's so easily when you try to compare black with gay. We always get this whole debate going on or whatever, because, some people think you can turn off. I already said this shit, turn off the gay or whatever, and that's not true. You cannot turn off being black, okay? You cannot turn off being black at all. And the way Jonathan explained it is the way that I've been saying. It's not that he was trying to be racist or whatever. It's just that the way that you want me to tone my shit down, how would you feel if somebody told you to tone your shit down, being gay? And I guess that's the only analogy that he can think of. I said, well, Jonathan, just leave it the fuck alone at this point. But I get where you're coming from. And Bobby said, why don't you explain it to him like that? Zell pop up, and now he was like, I think you said, you think I'm racist or whatever. No, that's what I'm not saying. But, he tried to explain and said that it was a joke what he was saying, and obviously you took it too serious. And I said, oh, so Zell, it was a joke? What was the punchline? That was not a joking tone that you said that shit in twice, okay? You were really very much in your feelings when you said that. Y'all too gay for me. Y'all too gay for me. You know what I'm saying? Where's the joke at? And if it was a joke, you should have said that it was a joke then so we wouldn't have to keep this going. Of course, Bobby didn't take offense to it, but just because one person didn't take offense to it don't mean that somebody else is going. I'm tired of talking about this shit because at the end of the goddamn day, Zell is dealing with internalized homophobia, okay? Because, he keep on talking about some, yeah, I'm bisexual, whatever, but when I grew up, that's not, being all feminine and whatever. That's not how I was raised and being flamboyant. It's a lot of people that are turned out to be gay, who discovered their true selves, who were not brought up in a household to be flamboyant, to be feminine. They just so happen to be that way, okay? And that does not define you as to being a man or not, because the way that he phrased that shit, it made it seem as though he was saying, before he's gay, he's a man, okay? As if being gay means that you're not a man. That's how he said that shit, and that's how I interpreted mine. And I was just like, no, Zell. Whether you're gay or straight, you're still a goddamn man, okay? Feminine or not, you're still a man. And I understand what he was saying. Like, you want to see more different, type of, versions of gay men, because what be put on TV is a lot of feminine men. And that's why people throw that stereotype around about gay men, about all that so feminine or whatever, and they tired of seeing this and tired of seeing that, when in reality, there's a whole variety of gay men. There's feminine men, there's regular dudes, there's macho dudes, there's muscular dudes, there's dudes that feminine, muscular dudes, niggas that'll beat your ass and you wouldn't even think twice. You'll probably be like, damn, okay? Men are men are men. The only thing that's different is they like niggas or they like women or they like both. Okay? And I'm just like, y'all are not going to agree with this. Just let it the fuck go. Please let this be the last time. He's dealing with internalized homophobia. Jonathan, you're being a little bit too sensitive in this case, I feel. And the only reason why I'm feeling like you're sensitive is because you keep letting this drag the fuck out. End this shit right the fuck here, okay? Use a different analogy next time, all right? And let the shit go, okay? Anyway, we ain't finna let the whole fucking trip be about this shit between y'all. Girl. Anyway, Sin go over there to Rich trying to see what the fuck is up with Cisco. Every time I'm around that nigga, it's like a weird ass energy. And he was like, I thought Cisco was over what happened between y'all, but actually he's not, obviously. And when he found out that you was on this trip, I guess he thought that it was gonna be his chance to woo you again. I said, what? And that is what he's giving. Didn't I say that shit? I said, boy, he gotta be out his goddamn mind. Like Sin said, bring your ass over and talk to me, because you tried to come at me for a song that was for her brother who was no longer here. You know what I'm saying? And you're trying to get with her. And I'm just sitting here like, you got your goddamn nerves. Oh, yeah, when Jonathan was talking about that whole situation, he tried to compare, because Zell was like, I don't be talking about this, the sex or whatever in front of the men's and all that stuff. Why can't you? If they're comfortable in their sexuality, you should be able to talk about whatever, if they're talking about women in front of you, you could talk about your men, but it's a respect level, meaning that you ain't got to go overboard with it. So if that's what you mean, I understand that. But at the same time, I'm not finna dumb myself down or whatever just because this make this person uncomfortable or whatever. That's the issue with yourself, okay? That's just like when Erica fucking dumbass Dixon tweeted, I seen a straight man give another man a compliment. Is that a red flag? As if a straight man or a man in general telling another man, hey, you look nice. That suit look nice. Them shoes look nice. That shirt look nice. Dude, your skin look nice. If they gay or something. Come on, we got to stop that dumb shit. I said, you know what? Unless they edited some shit out, I ain't seen him say shit in front of them. Okay? And if they had an issue with it, the straight men, or not even gonna let me take that quote off. The straight men that was there, they didn't bring up a fuss. So why are y'all doing this shit? Okay? Erica was over because Jonathan tried to, compare and contrast, bringing up her sex tape that they showed him. And she was like, what they got to do? And I said the same thing. What the fuck they got to do with y'all issue? Erica said, let me get the hell out so I can get ready for this party. But, that's what was going on. I said, y'all are making up issues. That really don't need to be done. And like I said again, bitch, let this be the last episode that we talk about this shit. Okay? Jonathan, capiche that shit, okay? Because I'm tired. Tired. Damn. So it is time for Erica little sex party, whatever. Let me tell you something, okay? This right up my alley. Everybody get there, everybody's looking nice or whatever. Erica started talking about the they finna do some little charades, okay? Either you're gonna have to act out of a position, you can do it yourself, or you could get somebody to help you. And everybody was doing such a good job. It's always that one Debbie goddamn Downer. Baby, what happened in Shekinah life? And I understand that some people just really don't like, sex or whatever like that, or they don't like to discuss it in public and they just like to be private and they feel like all of that should be very private or whatever. Baby, I get that, but this ain't the show for that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like the energy that Shekinah has brought to this whole series so far. I mean, this season so far, it's not fun energy. It's almost negative energy. Like, she always got something negative to say in her confessionals about what's going on. Oh, y'all having a divorce party at a freaking family reunion? Who does that? Oh, they out there talking about sex and all this stuff. See, this is what got Erica up in the problem that she got now, because she's so freaky and all this stuff. I don't know if she joking or if she's serious about it, but I just don't like it, okay? It ain't my cup of tea, but I'm liking I'm liking when people can just have a good time and be loose. You know what I'm saying? And when I say loose, just fun, not so uptight. And, Tyra went first, and she made, I guess, one of the sexual positions with leapfrog. She had Mimi help her act it out, and then Kimbella had guessed the name of it, and so it was Kimbella's turn. She was hugging up on Mimi, and she was like, I love you, I'm so sorry. And then somebody hollered out, I think it was Rich, that was like, shower ride, okay? And so everybody started laughing or whatever. And then, Erica was like, we about to watch Mimi's sex tape. She was like, no. Okay. Now they was just playing, but all of them was like, let me just tell you this, Mimi, I done watched your sex tape a few times. And even though you my friend, you was phenomenal. I think that was Jonathan that said that. And I think Cisco said something. She took it in stride. She took it in stride because she could have been offended if she wanted to, but she knew that it wasn't that deep. But prior to this, Sin and Jonathan was sitting out there, and he was just, like, I'm surprised that you're gonna come to Erica's party. Little situation. She was like, I'm glad that she doing what she doing. It's obvious that she trying to find herself or whatever, but she don't fuck with the girl, and that's very much understandable, especially given their history and the things that happened between them and what happened on social media and all that stuff. I understand it wholeheartedly, completely. Ain't no fake shit. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. Okay, you want to be cordial, we can be cordial, but other than that, ain't nothing else to say. And she was talking about how Cisco is weird or whatever. And she was just like, well, Jonathan was saying, maybe his energy is being misread. No, that nigga is just weird. Okay, that's just all that it is. Meanwhile, you got Erica, you got the other girls and guys up there acting stuff out. Bobby said, listen, there's a lot of stuff that's going on that, I'm now, I do my thing up in the bedroom, but it's a lot of stuff that I'm seeing that I ain't really with, And I guess he's talking about positions and stuff like that. I said, damn, Booby. Booby, you said that shit like, you love missionary doggy style. That's it? Them only the two moves that you do? That's it. Let us know. Sin, you gonna have to let us know what's going on with that. Be aware, bitch. Okay. Cause you got Marcus and Brooke up there doing moves, and then you got Erica being aggressive as hell. Erica was about to break Mimi nose, okay, trying to do 69 position and all that stuff. And they up in the confession like, yeah, she was a lie. She was a lie. Then her and Erica and Tara, not Tara, but what that girl name? Amina, kissing and everything with the whipped cream. Safari said, now I know she like this, but this the first time that I seen her like this in person, like with my own eyes and shit. And I was just like, oh, okay, it was cool. They said Safari came dressed like Mr. Freeze. That That was funny. That was funny. It was cute to me. But other than that, everybody was having a good time. And after that, this is when Cisco want to take it upon himself to take Sin to the side. I said, see, now I know I said talk to the girl, but damn, it's timing. But at least he pulled her ass to the side this time, cause child, Cisco, you could have did this any other time. But all right, Cisco. So Cisco basically trying to talk to Sin. Listen, like you had all this time to figure out exactly what it is that you need to say to this girl, and you're sitting there acting like you don't know exactly how to speak to her, okay? And if you were ready to talk to her, you should already know what you have to say, okay? Ain't no bitching up, ain't no seasoning up and all this stuff. And like she said, don't talk to me in codes, all right? She said, bitch, if we not here to talk about the fact that you hurt me with this song taken away from me because of the fact that I wouldn't sleep with you. And he was like, I come here and I'm trying to get away from the issues that I'm having with the fact that I'm not being able to see my kids. And then I come here and I'm realizing that I got a whole bunch of problems with everybody else. Yes, because it's you, boo. Okay, it is you. He is a whole ass weirdo, all right? And he literally in this moment literally came off as a fucking predator. Okay? Like he just gives me predator vibes. He's giving me weak dick vibes. He gives me that type of energy because you up here in your feelings talking about something. I'm trying to talk to you, but yeah, I feel like you throwing shit up in my face with old boy and then take it back. And she like, what you talking about? And I said, I know the fuck. I told you. Rich said it. I said it. Everybody else was saying it. Okay. He really thought that he had a chance to get back with Sin. Okay. So at this point, you're in your feelings. Like she said, we haven't talked to each other for 6 years. And he was like 5. Okay. I was like, damn. Okay, cool. But at the end of the day, within those 5 years, she done got married, had a whole baby, got divorced, probably was seeing somebody else, and you never not once decided to reach out and to apologize to her and to see if everything was good because you didn't even think it was an issue. But now all of a sudden you see that it's an issue and you feel some type of way because Booby talking to her and you feel like, she just throwing it up in your face because you feel like you still got a chance to get at her. You's a weirdo, okay? And I hope he realized that he is on this TV show and he's making himself look, okay? Like, who would want to date somebody like that? Who would want to build a life with somebody like that? Who thinks and do the shit that you're doing? Okay? Sin said, listen, if it ain't about you apologizing to me what you did with this song, I don't want to hear it, okay? Because I really didn't want to come and talk to you like this. I didn't even want to be at this party, but I'd rather be at the party than be over here with you right about now. She go back down to the party, girl. They were down there discussing what was going on and, seeing how Cisco was fucked up for what he did. And, she was saying how she was ready to go, okay? And I don't even remember how it came out, but it came out to the point where it was like, let's just get stuff on the table because that's what this here for. And then, I think somebody said Erica had to say something because then Sin was like, okay, then let's talk about the fake page, bitch. And she was like, what fake page you talking about? Ain't no fake page. Here go Jonathan. Okay, yeah, let's talk about the fake page. See now, Jonathan, you could have shut the fuck up. Okay, you brought all of this heat on yourself because you could have stayed out of it and you could have let them two talk. All right, them two talk, them two go back and forth. You didn't have to interject. You didn't have to be a little mockingbird. You didn't have to be a little shadow, okay? You're coming off messy, and then you get in your feelings when people call you messy because you are. You were messy in that moment. You didn't have to repeat what was said. You didn't have to narrate. You didn't have to get in between, and therefore you got hit with stray bullets, okay? That's exactly what happened because you put yourself in a situation between them two. They can discuss that. If she want to discuss about a fake page and say that it ain't or whatever, that's them. That's them. Erica was like, we was up here defending you, okay, bitch, while you up here doing. I said, girl, whatever. If y'all not gonna fight, shut the hell up, okay? Go back into your respective corners and continue being the way that y'all was prior to this, all right? And at this moment, Erica was like to Jonathan, oh, because we too black for you, remember? And I said, wait a minute, so you black now? Because I thought both y'all was Dominican, Puerto Rican, and all that stuff. And I know, like I said, They got black in them. They got African ancestry, okay? They got African DNA, they got African roots. But a lot of them don't, okay? This is the first time that I ever heard Erica Mena put herself in the black category. For her to say, remember, we too black for you, right? I said, so why would you even take what he said and twist that shit? Because you knew damn well that's not what he meant. And he even explained that shit. And you threw that up in his face. And I said, bitch, I would have, ooh, you better be glad Jonathan was a goddamn man. Because, bitch, if that would have been me, I would have popped your ass, okay, Erica? Like one of them said, bitch, you all talking. You ain't gonna do shit else, okay? Because that's all that y'all both was. All fucking talk, all right? And I just said, girl, get me out of here. Jonathan talking about something. I think it's time for me to go. I know I'm the co-host, but I don't want to go. I want to go. Rich trying to say, no, I told you we ain't finna do that. Baby, no, that's not what's finna happen. I'm finna go, okay? I said then go. Then go, okay? But that was Love and Hip Hop. I don't even know why this review is as long as it is. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.